Of course, you can't excavate without a good trowel. This one is very old. You see the paint on the handle is chipped, but it used to be bright red and polished. I've been using this trowel for many, many years all over the galaxies, and I just can't travel without it. I can't excavate without my favorite trowel, and it works on Thor just as well as it worked on Egypt. This is a nice brush for cleaning off finds. You don't want to scrape things off with your fingernails. Everything is so dusty here, sometimes covered in bits of dried lava. So if you want to see an inscription or an image better, then you brush it gently with this nice synthetic brush. Now on Thor, of course, they prefer brushes made out of real fur, sometimes their own fur, but I don't really go in for that. I find it a little bit creepy. Tweezers for picking up smaller finds, tiny scent vials, little beads, little pieces of dried fruit. You never know. You also never know when you might need a knife. This is an X-Acto knife. It's great for, well, of course it's made for cutting cardboard, but it's great for cutting other things as well, including packing materials for packing all of our finds. Like my trowel, it's not very new and it's a tiny bit rusty, but I love it. It's been with me for many years and through many different tragic moments, so we are good friends. I also have a tiny knife for smaller operations. There are a lot of dark places on Thor. Most of Thor's ancient civilization was subterranean, and, well, they don't exactly have electricity down there, so I have different kinds of lamps to help guide me through all of that darkness. So I have this little lamp that I can hold in my hand or clip to my belt, and then I have a little headlamp in case I need to crawl into some deep and dark passageway, and I need my hands to be free. I also bring my compass, which, to be honest, is slightly pointless because Thor does not have a north and south pole like Earth does, and this compass is completely non-operational. It doesn't actually point north, but, you know, sort of a talisman. I like to have it with me. It makes me feel safe and lucky. Tissues are always a good idea. The dust here, it gets into everything. Gives you a runny nose, watering eyes, you know, better not to have to deal with that. And a photo scale. Every find needs to be not only measured, but also photographed. And we need an accurate scale next to it in the photograph so we know exactly how big it is just by looking at the picture. Whenever I'm doing a diagram or an archaeological drawing, I need my level. See this level? Makes sure that everything is straight, whichever way you turn it. There's a nice little bubble in there. It's not scented. The Thorians love everything to be scented. They have asked me about this, whether there are scents hidden inside this level and whether they have mystical powers that help me in my work. They don't. But the bubbles are extremely useful for making sure that you are always on the right level. And sometimes I need to do proportional calculations, which is why I have this wonderful flexible calculator. It's really great. It doesn't break if you drop it. You can stuff it into any bag, and it is quite accurate. And if a big furry paw steps on it, that's okay as well. And I have my little corkboard notebook for writing things down, because something important happens every other second, and you need to be prepared. So this is my archaeological kit. Of course, there are many other specialized tools that need to be used for various things, but these are the most important ones, the ones that I bring with me to any country, any planet, any galaxy that I travel to. And if I ever excavate somewhere beyond Thor, these tools will come with me.